folks, here for a little review of the cx-23. Here's a little cx-23 here, and it's tiny, around about a 14 to 15 minute flight time, and it's a pretty nippy little fellow in there. Underneath there you have a 720p FPV camera, and you can tilt it, not on the controller, but before you fly you can tilt it to an angle that you like. On that we have these little 1200 milliamp batteries. They're little proprietary batteries, smart batteries. Tells you how much is in it, and you hold it to power it. A very nice little controller they've gave us with this little thing. It has 5.8 gigahertz FPV and OSD, and it also has a 2.4 OSD and telemetry, so you can tell what attitude the guy is and how fast it's going. On the buttons here we've got one touch land, one touch takeoff, one touch return to home, and on your modes you start off flying in altitude hold mode. So when you take off you're in altitude hold mode. Should you push this button once you'll be in GPS loiter mode, and it'll just pick a position in space where you were at the time and try and loiter there. Should you hold the button down, the controller will go yellow, and that is in circle mode. Now that will circle one point of interest and keep it in view the whole time, which gives you pretty smooth video. And on this little button here, that's the camera button. You just push it once, short push, and it takes a photo. You long push it and it starts a video. You long push it again and it will stop the video. Again, quite a nice little machine here. Let's see how it flies. All you need to do is switch on the transmitter. It will come on. You'll see the telemetry coming up. You need to put this in until you hear it click. Light, I accidentally pushed the light there. If you hold the button in, the battery will power up and the quad will bind. See? Now we can switch the screen on, and you'll see the telemetry data there, how many satellites we've got. We've got what direction we're going, how fast we're going, how high we are, all different types of telemetry data there. Now let's see how the little guy flies. Now, as I mentioned, this is one touch takeoff, so we're just going to touch it and hold it, like so. And I also mentioned that it's in altitude hold when you take off, so you see it drifting a little. And it will drift until we push the mode button once. It will go from green to red, and then it is in altitude hold mode. This little guy does have a fair amount of power, so and altitude hold mode is actually pretty rock solid. That's me not doing nothing, and keeping its position pretty well there. For a little thing, it's pretty good. Now let's take it up and test out. If we hold the button in, the mode button, we kick it into circle mode, so it goes out a little, then it will go into a circle and it will circle us, which is keeping us in the shot the whole time. which is also, you know, pretty good. Takes a lot off the pilot to try to do that. Yeah, I'm highly impressed with this little thing. And the telemetry data, the 2.4 gigahertz telemetry data on here can be changed as well. You just cycle through the screens with the one short press of the one touch takeoff button. Now let's try a return to home from over there. So all we do is we push and hold return to home. It's going to gain some height. Again, I'm not touching anything. It's going to gain some height, and the little fellow is going to come back to where you started. I should mention that you can one touch the camera button and it will take a photo, or you can long press it and you'll see the recording sign appear there. This little guy, you don't have to worry about it in grass, you know, it can land itself better than most pilots I've seen, so there we go. Perfect. And that is the little cx-23. I hope you guys enjoy the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.